The missile in our silo is a real genuine Titan missile. This isn't a model or a mock-up. This is the real thing. The dark cone-shaped part of the missile at the very top is called the reentry vehicle, or the RV. That's the part that contains the bomb. And it's the only part of the missile that actually arrives at the target. Stage 1 and Stage 2 are essentially thrown away in flight. The dark material is a special plastic invented by General Electric. It's called an ablative shield. What happens is that the reentry vehicle enters the Earth's atmosphere at a tremendously high speed that it would burn up like a meteor if it weren't protected. So the dark plastic material actually boils away during the heat of reentry and takes the heat away with it as it does, keeping the reentry vehicle safe. There's a hole cut in the side of the reentry vehicle, a square hole. That was put in when the museum opened to satisfy the Soviets at that time that this was not a flyable weapon. This was an unarmed weapon. If you look all the way down to the bottom of the silo, you can see a kind of silver-colored ring surrounding the missile. That's called the thrust mount. Here's a closer look. The missile is attached to the thrust mount at 4 places by explosive bolts. Here, 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 and one on the other side that's not visible. The thrust mount is suspended in the silo by 4 huge springs. Here, 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 and one on the back that isn't visible. Normally, looking down the silo, you can only see 1 or 2 of these springs. They're quite difficult to see at the bottom. Here's a short video of the Air Force actually installing a missile in the silo at Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. That's where all the flight tests were done from. You can tell it's Vandenberg because of the white Quonset buildings seen in the background. We're going to speed this up for you so it doesn't take so long, but enjoy.